that has really great burritos and excellent food. It's just great all around. Have a look. They brought me the chips already. Have this nice selection of chips. They always give me some saltine crackers, and I've got different types of salsa. It's very nice. I call it the loud place because whenever anybody turns on the jukebox, it is loud. Watch out. So let's have a look. You can see the restaurant. I'm actually the only person in the restaurant. There's that jukebox. And they've always got some TV going of some sort. I've ordered the burrito, the chicken burrito, which should, it's really good and it's cheap. It's only 14 bucks. Okay, so these chips are really to die for. Now I'm going to, after this, I'm going to the, to get my ultrasound on my left testicle. What? That's awfully out of left field, Kurt. Maybe a little TMI. Oh, I've got that lump. I think I told you guys that my left testicle has swollen to double its size, normal size. Though I've always wanted to be a man with big balls. This isn't what I had in mind. So I'm going to go down and have it examined, have an ultrasound this afternoon, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I don't think I'll learn from the ultrasound what the problem is, but yeah, just yet. They'll have to have the doctor look at it and send back, but we'll see. I hope the audio is coming through okay. This is good. I mean, this is really good. I mean, look at that. The salsa has like actual fish in it. So I came out to Riverside today for work. I've got a new project, and I'll came out to meet the customer and to learn about the new project. So this is an interesting one. I won't give any details away, but it is right up my alley in terms of my sweet spot for what I can do as a project manager. And although I'm not so sure how long I'll be on this, they're hiring somebody to take a permanent role for this. So I may be just on it for 2 or 3 months, but I'm hoping I get to stay on this one for good. I think I can help them out. Oh, and then tomorrow I'm coming back because I need to. Oh, hi. Red is fine. Thank you for that. So tomorrow I'm coming back out for some more retirement training. It's interesting to have to learn how to retire. It's not so much that, and I have several thoughts on this. My first thought is an obvious one. It's like, why don't we teach this stuff sooner? I just had an idea about what the answer might be. Maybe it's because it's the economy relies on people working until their 60s and beyond. And if we educated young people on how to prepare for retirement, because there is ways you can do it, that you could retire early, then would that have an adverse effect on our economy? Excuse me for the bad manners of eating. You know, if we're if people learn how to get out of a situation, work too soon, could our economy and our society withstand that? Probably not. So what I'm going to learn about tomorrow is ostensibly is what's going to happen to all my benefits when I go, sick leave, vacation, etc. And I know that for the most part I'll just lose all of that. I plan to use up all my vacation beforehand, and sick leave and stuff gets repurposed to pay for medical insurance afterwards. But since I won't be living in the United States, I won't have that. Although maybe I can apply that to. I won't need it. It's awkward to do this. I'm kind of preparing for Japan in a way. So I can take off my badge. Consejero de drogas y adicción. Señor Muñoz, gracias por estar con nosotros aquí en la edición digital, contestando las preguntas de tantos y tantos padres que están realmente muy preocupados. Vamos a comentar qué deben saber los padres en este caso. Los bebés son muchas veces cosas sin saber cómo se podría haber prevenido. I think this live streaming is going to be an important part of my future activities on YouTube in Japan. I was looking back through my main channel, all the lives that I've done, and although I've done several hundred lives on the channel, only one was ever done while I was in Japan, just before I left. I think it's more important to do that, although it's awkward unless you have something directly to show, right? And Japan makes it easy. Oh, great. Thank you so much.
No, everything is fine.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take a look at this. That's a good looking burrito, don't you think? So forgive me for eating while we talk, but I'm going to go ahead and have my lunch. And somehow after this, then I'll make my way down to Santa Ana. Move this down a little bit. There we go. All right.
Y tremendo susto pasaron varios valientes bañistas de una playa de Pensacola, Florida, cuando quisieron ayudar a un tiburón que estaba parado en la orilla de la playa.
That's good. Oh, that's so good.
Consiguieron regresarlo al mar y uno se daba cuenta que lo estaban ayudando porque no los atacó por las
Qué miedo, este fin de semana estuve disfrutando de las playas del sur de la Florida. Menos mal que no me encontré nada así.
Boy, oh boy. This is something that I won't be able to get much of in Japan.
Vamos a presentar una joven hispana que ha creado una colección maravillosa. ¿Saben hasta dónde ha llegado? Sí, hasta la cadena de cafés Starbucks. Te contamos esta maravillosa historia de superación hoy lunes aquí.
So I had a kind of a revelation yesterday. I looked at that one live video that I did in Japan, and I was stunned by how much I've changed since then. I had kind of forgotten what it was like to be in my head 10 years ago. Let's see, I would have been 49 years old. I've changed so much in the last 10 years. I've become slower and more deliberate, quieter. Less frantic or frenetic. When I was 49, I was living like a man in a sprint of some sort, trying to get somewhere. Never even getting close. Never even really being aware of where it is I was trying to get. But always racing to fill the void.
¿Ya olvidaste lo que le costó al mismo el funeral de su papá? Nosotros no queremos algo así para ustedes. Con United of all the
What void is that?
Company, las pólizas comienzan desde solo $6.30.
The void of the days. No.
Gracias, hijo.
It wasn't because I didn't have purpose. I had plenty of purpose at age 49. I was a father, a husband, a teacher, a sibling, a son. Hi, John. I see your hi there. So what was I trying to fill up back then for those at that time in my life? And I imagined that there wasn't enough video. I imagined that if I could just go back further in time, it would be even more so the further back I went. I remember when I was 20, in my 20s, just always imagining another circumstance where things would be all right. When I was in junior college, I pictured that university, when I just got to university, things would be good. And then when I was in university, I just pictured that if I could just get out of university and start work, things would be good. Or that the next day I could go surfing and things would be good with my friends. Always one thing after another. Although I never connected that to people. I never had an impression that I would have to find someone and that things would be good. That was never the case. I was rather loose with my relationships. One girlfriend after another. I never cheated, so to speak, on them. I was always serially monogamous. But that's interesting. I never really thought that if I found the right person, things would be good. That was never a thought. It was always some circumstance. And as a result, that really showed, especially when my metabolism, my youthful metabolism, carried me through. Now, so I would look at that video from 10 years ago, and that man was so evident. I was like, wow, 49 years old, Kurt, settle down. Not like that anymore. I couldn't watch the whole video. I was embarrassed. I actually went out to see my wife, and I said, you know, Yumiko, I just watched the video, the only live I did in Japan. And I said, I was amazed at how different I was back then. And I told her, I'm sorry for the challenge it must have been to be married to me back then. And you know what else? I see it in others. I watch the videos of other people in there, mostly their 30s and 40s, or podcasts. And, I see the same thing. Maybe it's not something that's broken. You know what? It's not. But that's exactly how we're supposed to be. It's part of the script. Young people need to be, I'm not saying I think that they need to be, it just seems that this is part of the measure of how our lives unravel. Restless and eager, curious about something new and better and different. Oh, that's good with the line. Eager for something different. The good that would serve is it would propel them from the status quo to something new. Now, this isn't a new idea. I've stumbled across again. This is one that I developed into the good life. It's a part of some principle. Oh, here we go. There goes the jukebox, and I'm pretty much done with my lunch. I can't possibly finish this whole thing, so I'll ask for a box for the rest and sign off for now. But thanks for sticking by with me for just a little bit while I consider these thoughts about the man that I once was when I saw that old video. I can say it probably isn't right to say that I'm glad I'm not that guy anymore, but I'm glad I'm not that guy anymore. I didn't like being that, and it was hard being like that. The 20s, the 30s, and the 40s, and the first 2/3 of the 50s were hard times of life for me. Now is good. I mean, it's still hard, but nothing like before. It's like exactly like crossing the finish line on a race. Powering through the finish line, the tape cuts. You're at the other side. You're still alive. You're kind of winding down. Hey, Ice, bon appetit. The race is done. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to sign off for now, pay my bill, and head over and have my left testicle handled. Hopefully it's not a pretty young thing. So I'll leave you at that. I'm going to go have my testicle handled. My left testicle handled now. Wish me luck. Take care, everybody. Thanks, Ice. I like to smile. Bye-bye.